Taking a look at a early Colt. This one was made probably of 1966 era. So it's basically an AR-15. It has the early Bakelite pistol grip, the early trapdoor M16 buttstock. Basically everything's all original, all early production. We're going to just take a couple of shots with it.
Pull back a little.
So an early AR-15 example, there's a couple of main differences between like the standard like as in an A1 to an A2. This one, all the SP1s like this have no fencing. So as you can see, the magazine button just protrudes. There's no raised radius here to protect the magazine release from accidental depression. There's also just a screw for the front pivot pin, and there's no fence on the A2. There's going to be a fence here that has a spring retent to retain that. Also, that allows the dust cover to lay up on the fence on A2 like that, so you can get to it easier. This lays it nice and flat on the receiver and makes it a little harder to get to it. Delta ring assembly is just a flat piece, where the newer ones are more of a wedge shape so that you can get your hand in here and pull it, the slip ring. Instead, this one's just flat, so it's much harder to get to. Of course, the early triangle handguards don't handle heat as well. And then they have the triangle end cap, handguard end cap here. The sights are another big difference. This uses a nice fixed windage dial that you have to use a bullet tip to depress this detent, and then you can make turns to it, adjustments, which I prefer over an A2 where you have a knob that you can turn. They also use a little different aperture. They have two apertures, but it's not like the 200 meter and the larger aperture in an A2. The front sight post or A1 type is going to have 5 D10 holes, and it's a round post, where on an A2 it has 4 D10 holes with a square post, so you're always getting one side of the square as opposed to a round one that can turn anything. The buttstock assembly, this is an early one. It's made out of more of a Bakelite butt pad, and there's no trap door in this one. This is just a real early one before they put the trap door. And then the sling attachment is a little bit different as well. And the A1 is also 5/8 of an inch shorter than an A2 buttstock.